second.
What's good, everybody? TT's like 1 second. 1 second.
Sorry.
We're live.
We are here, mon ami, mon frère. Honestly, if you have to do something for a second, don't worry. You can turn off your camera real quick. By the way, folks, we're here in the house. TT's here. Mike's here. Shout outs to Mike. Thank you so much for coming through and jumping in. How you been, man?
Me, I've been chilling. You already know what I do for work. The comic shop is popping.
Yeah.
Crossover comics, by the way, guys. Just
there we go.
Just put it out there.
Say it again.
Say it again. Crossover comics all the way down in St. Henry. You know, if you like my face here, you're gonna love my face over there. We got comics, we got manga, we got graphic novels to your heart's content. If you want to talk Spider-Man with me, I am the Spider-Man guy.
Oh, yeah, we might have to talk Spider-Man movie then a little bit because I have my comments. I have my thoughts.
Okay.
But and then TT, how you been, man? You've been here before. You're back.
Yeah.
You want to tell the people? You want to tell the people what you've been up to?
Just work on the pod and just posting clips and finding interesting things to talk about. That's pretty much it.
The pod, homie.
Oh, well, the pod is Reasonable Troublemakers. Comes out every Tuesdays. So yeah, 10 o'clock.
Bong, man. Appreciate you. Jaws in the house. Jaws, how you been, man?
Coming in from the cold.
Yo, Montreal is two things that Montreal has going on. We talked about it a little bit last week. The potholes are so bad they're popping tires. Make sure to tune in to the morning detour on CKUT 90.3 in Montreal, hosted by our homie Wizzy Moonchaser. They're going to be talking about the potholes in Montreal, how bad the situation's gotten. Because we joked about it, play flying cars type stuff, but it's getting real bad. I have two friends that have had their tires popped driving and had to get spares and CAA telling them 2.5 hours for weights and stuff like that. So like Montreal's getting messy and it's dangerous because I'm watching. I don't know about you guys. You're seeing people swerve and stuff to avoid these potholes, swerving into oncoming traffic. Other people are swerving. It's icy. It's snowy. The roads are dangerous. Y'all, we can't have it like this. So
exactly,
it's going to be a conversation over on CKUT tomorrow or Friday, I should say, because y'all are watching this whenever you're listening to this. And then me, guys, I've just been disappointed. That's I'm wearing this Gray Skull shirt because I got hyped for He-Man.
You got duped
and then saw that teaser. I know it's just a teaser to the trailer, but
it's a little cold. There's like, hey, remember the 80s.
Yeah,
we got a trailer come out tomorrow.
Yeah,
you're just like,
I hated that. I hated that.
Thank you.
I hated that, especially considering I'm very much don't remember the 80s.
Yeah,
I wasn't even a proof of concept back then, but I've seen some He-Man and I looked at it and I was like, ugh.
I legit don't remember the 80s, but I remember the reruns of the 80s. That's what I grew up on. Hey, we need to get this content for these kids. What do we get? 60s Batman and He-Man episodes? Just throw them at them. They don't care.
Yeah, Transformers.
Old man Brian over here, who does sadly remember the 80s. I remember watching He-Man first run. I remember being excited. I remember having Castle Grayskull that my cousin broke when he threw it off the balcony because he was playing with too hard. And long story.
No, it's
Skeletor.
Trauma.
Shout out to Hanif, cousin Hanif. What's good? But it is what it is. It only snapped in half though, thankfully, because it had a hinge.
Yeah, it's the hinge.
Okay,
the hinge. So it popped the hinge. Right. But still. When you're a little kid and you see your Castle Grayskull flying off the second floor balcony, you're like, "Wow,
that's wild."
I know for me, it was more like I would go to daycare at school, and you would play with a bunch of broken toys, and then you're just trying to piece together which show they came from, and then you go and watch cartoons. You're like, oh, that's a He-Man figure. Okay, you go see your cousins, and they're like 10 years older, so they have the old toys, but stuff is missing because. They play with their toys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think one thing that was really...
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna say one last thing about He-Man on my side. I think one of the cool things was when Mega Bloks was doing He-Man toys, like the minifigs and stuff, and they did a Castle Grayskull, so you could build out.
That's cool. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. TT, what were you about to say?
I was gonna say, like, wasn't there like a 2000s like remake of
Yes.
He-Man? That's what I remember. I remember that.
It was really.
You know what? I do remember that, and I only remember that because of their remake of Voltron. They played that stuff like kind of hand in hand. They had a weird like '80s resurgence on Netflix where they had, I want to say, they had Voltron. There was a Thundercats anime going on at the time. She-Ra, Princess of Power, and there's one more thing that I'm not remembering. But they had like the four big.
He-Man. Yeah, but I mean that feels already that was big. But TT, if I'm not mistaken, you're true.
Silver Sharks.
But TT, if I'm not mistaken, you're talking the earlier one in 2000.
2003, 2004.
There was another one. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, that's the crazy
part.
That was a good one because it starts off as like, hi. Like Prince Adam is like very stone fake. Hi, I'm Prince Adam, and this is Cringer, and and then boom, like the background blows up, and the Skeletor battling, and it's like, oh, I gotta go fight him, and he runs off to the back, becomes He-Man, comes out and starts fighting. So like the intro was really good. Like it's playing into the old intro, but it's just like he's very stiff because like he's reading from a cue card, and then action happens. They're like, oh snap. And then what's sad is that series was supposed to, I think they were, I can't remember if they did or they were supposed to do the snake. There was like snake people as well. And then they were supposed to lead into Hordak. And then She-Ra was supposed to come in. So Hordak was going to be like the big bad. And then the show sadly got canceled.
They were trying to build out a whole universe then.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was a whole thing going down,
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's funny that we brought it up because I know one of the things people have been talking about, it's kind of hush hush that Netflix is trying to do it, but they're pulling She-Ra, the animated She-Ra that they did.
Really?
That was on the platform. From what I understand, they're going to pull it. Now, I don't know if it's a political decision or if they're pulling it because of licensing stuff. Because they're never going to.
Movies coming out. I don't know.
Yeah, they're never going to admit anything, but it is unfortunate to hear that show is going to get pulled because Netflix kills everything. We already have a piece of news. Like, I mean, I guess we can talk about it right off rip. Vince Staples show.
One second though. Okay. I just want to look for the trailer, the teaser trailer, because I want to see who's bringing it out. And that
I think it's MGM, Amazon MGM.
So it might be a licensing thing.
Oh, as to why they're pulling She-Ra from Netflix.
Yeah, because She-Ra's Netflix and soon maybe to be Warner Brothers, and then MGM is Amazon. Amazon owns MGM.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I mean, if everyone plays it,
but one's streaming and one's movies. One's straight up a movie that's coming out in theaters.
Also, like Netflix has those shows, and there's a bunch of stuff on Netflix that's from other places that technically have homes in other on other networks.
Yeah.
Netflix only exists
because they make that?
The She-Ra, I mean, they made it, but they don't own the rights, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. I thought it was like a Netflix show and it's theirs.
I think so too. I think it is a Netflix show, but I don't think they own the rights to She-Ra.
Okay.
So
okay. All right.
Rights and stuff. It's all stupid and messy.
Yeah.
Well, how many seasons of She-Ra is out?
I think there's
like
2.
4.
Oh shit, 4?
4. God damn.
I think there's 4.
Okay.
Let me
who's the IMDb kid over here? We'll figure that out real quick.
Are they like how you shadow dropping the seasons or something?
Well, okay, that's another thing. They were doing stuff like that. They do drop the seasons real quick, and
I was wrong.
How many seasons?
5.
Wow. Okay, even better.
She-Ra and the Princesses of Power, right?
Yeah.
Animated joint. Yeah, there's 5 seasons of that joint.
Shoot, we gotta get in on that.
I 100% did not see the final season then. I did not know there was a 5th season.
Yeah,
I'm spam that.
Okay, can you double check, Mike, for me? If I'm not mistaken, can you check if it's being pulled? Like Netflix pulls She-Ra and the Princesses of Power?
Yes.
IMDb ranking is 8.1 out of 10.
That's pretty solid.
That's high. I never seen anything that high on
really
IMDb.
Good.
Everyone hates
it's
stuff
really good.
on IMDb.
Yeah. I think I blitzed through most of it. I think I did see that final season, so I did see all 5. Yeah. I'm so bad with TV shows that this stuff always happens to me that I find out. Well, also, we've talked about this on the podcast. I watch stuff sped up. I watched stuff at 1.5. So I did that with Eternals. I'm not gonna lie. I did that with Eternals. I watched it in 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Want to get this over with.
I watched it in 45 minutes. That thing was gone. It's out of my mind. It's cool. All I remember is Angelina Jolie and that one black guy from Atlanta. That's it.
Not even
That's
the
it.
Indian dude.
Kumail Nanjiani, I remember him being jacked.
Yeah,
not even the Indian.
Yeah,
everyone got mad
Like,
at him because they feel that he's juicing.
yeah. Camille's in the movie,
Man.
doesn't even do anything. Gets super jacked, never takes off his shirt. What was that? What was the point? What was the point?
And he was so relevant that they put him in an episode of What If. So now I'm confused. Did I miss something?
Yeah. No, you didn't. They just used this dude, and they just wanted Camille to do a What If episode because he was down to do voice acting.
I mean, fair. I'm seeing here that not just erasing it, like quietly erasing it.
Yeah.
Like apparently Netflix wanted that shit gone.
but why?
Yeah.
Is there a controversy?
or is it still around?
There's a bit of a conversation about it, but it seems to just be like it's just a lot of nothings. I'm reading it right now. It's just a bunch of nothing.
True. Let me see if I can still see it.
And much like we were saying, the Vince Staples show also got canceled on Netflix recently. What we found out today.
Okay.
The Vince Staples had 2 seasons. The show is a certified fresh on Rotten Tomato, 94%. And then 80-something% for the popcorn meter, meaning the audience and the critics have both said that this is a very successful show. Fresh, solid, good writing, entertaining. And Netflix looks at those numbers and all this reaction and goes, you know what would be fun? Killing a show that people actually want to watch.
Okay.
You know what's really fun about being Netflix? Every time you guys like something, we kill it. This is Netflix's model.
Unless it's what was it called? Stranger Things. Stranger Things.
Right.
How much is Stranger Things?
Stranger Things can last 10 years. These Duffer brothers can do whatever they want, but you guys, for some reason, Vince Staples can't get more than 2 seasons of good comedy.
I don't know, man. Vince Staples was asking for fades. Nah, get that out of here.
True.
I don't understand what went wrong.
Caleb,
I really don't get it.
Caleb out here with a horrible cut. Vince was just like, listen, I could never look like that on camera, and they cut his show. This is
I like that the original bar was like, that's not me. They didn't hire me back.
Yeah. Because I don't know what happened. They pushed his shit back for no reason. Like the previous season, he had that whole thing crisp, and now there's like more.
Yeah.
You know, I'll give it to him. It was round.
The budget.
Yeah, and I need people to stop saying it was the 80s, because again, I'm old enough to remember the 80s, and not a single one of my cousins or my neighbor upstairs, shout outs to Mike from when I was a kid who used to cut hair. He never had anybody looking like that. The disrespect to say that 80s kids ran around with these round ass heads is rude. We weren't doing that. I had a fresh cut. Before my first fades, my parents used to do the 60s black and like Motown cut, where I had the little part.
Oh yeah, I didn't even understand why they would give you a part. I was like, I don't understand. And then when I saw like white people parting their hair, that's
what it had to be. That's only what it could be.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's only what it could be. See, the worldview is open now. Yeah.
It's because you're parting it.
If black people did something weird with their hair back in the day, it was most likely trying to mimic white hair for a second.
It was either mimicking or making fun of.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say on that. It's one of the two.
Yeah, because when I look back at the pictures of me in like when I'm in kindergarten or like the church picture, and I have this little part, and I'm like, why did I have a part in my hair? What was this for? And much like John said, you look back at these 60s pictures and you see all these like Motown guys with the little part and everything, and I'm just like, but why is everyone parting their hair like that? And yeah, it was because we're mimicking the white haircut.
Most likely your parents. Your parents.
Yeah, no, I know, but it's just like we said, and this is why I wish that my mom's side of the family, there's a bunch of Rastas, but she wasn't a Rasta, and I'm always just like, too bad the Rasta influence didn't kind of trickle through, where baby Brian had like a fro that was little dreads. Like I would have loved to see.
No, that'd be too much. That'd be too much. You gotta look presentable. In the 80s,
I know,
to look presentable.
Yeah,
right?
In the 80s,
you weren't feeling you with your own type of hairstyle and stuff like that. It's too much. Your hair is distracting the other kids.
Yeah.
You're all jealous because they can't have your hair, so you have to cut it out because it's making them feel weird and inadequate.
That's crazy.
That's so crazy. It's crazy.
Them feel weird in it.
Okay.
Mad, yeah.
So Vince Staples show has been canceled. The other show that was canceled, sadly, The Abandoned, is another show on Netflix. It just released in December. It's already been canceled.
Wow.
Both of these shows have been canceled in this short period of time. It's not the first bunch of shows that have been canceled at Netflix. We all know the history of that streaming service. They recently canceled the show Boots, which was about LGBTQ focused military comedy that got the boot. I didn't mean to make that pun, but it is what it is. But like when you're looking at the stuff that they're canceling,
Heated Rivalry is just tearing it up.
Well, at least that's not Netflix. That's HBO
and the people that are running the music at NHL shows are sliding it in. They're sliding it in because they know people are there. They know people
I know.
Like, our stadiums are way fuller after this show came out. Oh, let's put the little music in there.
Ottawa Senators are selling jerseys for the two main characters, and they're gonna the money is gonna be used to like donations and fundraising.
Wow.
Not for the Senators, but for like the community. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
Really dope.
Yeah, that's really nice. So if you guys want to support, if you're big Heated Rivalry fans and you want to get your jersey, go look up Ottawa Senators Heated Rivalry jerseys. Second piece of news that I had on the list here, Lore Olympus, which some of you might know as a webtoon series, but is also, if I'm not mistaken, I found out at Crossover Comics, got turned into an actual graphic novel because it was so popular. Yeah, people wanted to actually own it physically. They're just like, yo, I don't want to just read this online. I want to own a copy, which says a lot. I mean, if you can get something for free and you are willing to pay money to turn around and just get a physical copy, that speaks volumes.
That's actually insane. Like the amount of people, I don't remember if we did a book club about it over there, but just the amount of people I've seen, not even just like of a specific demographic either. It's like you'll see many different people. I saw a dad once, like a full-on businessman dad, walk in. Hey man, y'all got that Lore Olympus? What? You want that, huh?
Hey,
I mean, yeah, sure, it's right over here. Like, what you know about this? He's like,
yo, that's dope. That makes me happy.
Dope.
Yeah,
it's really cool. I've gone through it too, and man.
And now it's gonna get an animated series over on Prime. Amazon is co-signing that popularity. I mean, Amazon's been doing really well. I mean, Jaws, we've talked about it. Out of all of the streaming services, my personal opinion is Amazon is the best at bringing comic book content to streaming platforms.
Yeah, like translating it over.
Yeah,
really well, and video games too, right?
Yeah, Fallout, Invincible. Now like there's a bunch of stuff that they have that the boys like.
God of War is going to be them.
Yeah, yes, thank you. God of War.
I'm scared of that.
Yeah,
you're scared. You're scared.
I'm very scared for that show, man.
Oh yeah,
because they're starting with the Norse stuff. Which
that's true.
That's
true.
Like,
the
Norse stuff is popular now.
Yes,
but I grew up with that Greek shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like obvious, like super angry father. I'm going out for revenge, and we're not doing that.
I know.
We want to do the hey, I've calmed down. I was a rager back in my day, but now I'm cool. Like, nah, man.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of raging at my son a little bit. It's
like, can I see what happened back then? Like,
they're definitely going to have like those flashback tropes, like what happened to you, father? And it's probably going to be like one dedicated episode. Like Kratos is going to get critically injured, and after you guys see what happened to him back in Greece, and after what led to him transitioning to like a better person. So I don't know. There's always that trope. So I'm still excited for it.
I think I'd be a little sad if they do that though, because I used to work at a call center when Chains of Olympus dropped, and I was on my PSP in between calls, just ripping my thumbs apart.
Has a brother?
Say what?
Chains of Olympus. That's when they introduced his brother, right?
Oh, homie, I don't remember. Guys,
hold on.
No.
Real quick. One quick note about Brian. When I play video games, I play them solely as a sandbox assassin. If I'm playing any video game, even if the game has a linear story, the only point for me is to just chop up as much people as possible. And I know that sounds evil, but it is what I do.
Chains of Olympus is the first one. So that's where I think we talked about it last week. He gets into Elysium, he gets into heaven, and he has to kind of leave his daughter. And that's the most saddest and depressing quick time event you have to play in that game.
It is
Sparta.
It's the first spin-off. Yeah, because it's on
Ghost
PSP.
of Sparta is
but it's a prequel
the one with his brother.
Yeah.
Okay,
and then there's
that
also
one.
it's the one with the fates. I can't remember the name. Ascension.
There you go.
One, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was the last one, and that was supposed to bridge together part 1 and something else. I forgot.
It was supposed to bridge together. You know what? Doesn't matter. Oh,
right. Yeah, there you go.
Shout out to TC Carson. Shout out to TC, the original Kratos.
Yeah.
And speaking of actors, and if we're going to talk about the show, we should announce Teresa Palmer has been cast as Sif in the show, so that's going to be really cool. And speaking of Boots, the star of Boots, one of the stars of Boots, Max Parker, has been cast as Heimdall. He's going to be playing Heimdall in the live action. So they're going to be joining Ryan Hurst and they also announced the dude that was playing Thor, but I can't Olaf something.
Hold on. If that's the Olaf I'm thinking of. Hold on.
The one from Sons of Anarchy.
Ryan Hurst is a dude from Sons of Anarchy.
He's
going to be playing Kratos. Yeah.
Yes.
Which we talked about. Did you guys think of Kratos as white or black when you played the game?
Black.
Yeah.
There's an angry
black guy.
But that's
also why I was worried.
Yeah.
What? When you thought he was going to be a black guy?
I wasn't thinking, but I was hoping just a big brolic black guy. Just can you imagine just the black voice just going, boy, like listen.
And again, the original creator of God of War, David Jaffe, David Jaffe, he said he wanted, in his mind, if they did a movie, it would be Dijon Hansu playing him at that time.
We actually got comments on our clip last week where other people said, I actually didn't put the part where you said that in the clip, but other people said it in the comments that's who they thought should be Kratos.
And that was also... And that was at the time when like Dijon was doing. I'm sorry if I'm chopping up his name really bad, but that was at the time when he was in Gladiator. He was in here. He was in a lot of like very more Oscar
Jamon Hansu.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm messing up his name. He's been in the game for so long. I remember him in he was in an In Vogue music video. That's where he started. He was because he was a model first, and then he became an actor.
See,
from the 90s, man. That's how long that dude's been in the game for.
I'm gonna put an image on the screen for people, and just so that people understand, when we say we kind of thought he was gonna be black, remember that this is what he looked like in the game when he wasn't covered in the ash. And if that doesn't really explain to y'all why we thought Homeboy might have been black,
listen,
because I get that. I mean, I get that he's supposed to look kind of ambiguous, which, North African, Egyptian, but like there's definitely some Nubian black kings in there in the mix of this young Greek man.
Is Spartan.
I'm sorry. I can hear this image so clear.
Ares.
and even TC Carson said like when he was voicing it, he was coming from like a very angry, like he was very pissed about a lot of stuff that was going on, like when he was acting and he was getting blackballed and stuff. So like he was bringing all this like anger to it, and I'm glad he got to talk about it. Like he got to talk about it with a bunch of other people that worked on the game, and Christopher Judd was there and stuff like that. So I was happy. I was happy that they were like paying him respect and letting him be in on it. I would hope he's in the show. That's all I hope. I hope he's in. If there's another game coming out, I hope they use him in the new game. I hope they put him in the show if they can. Just like, got all these actors, man. Use them. You got them. You use them. They're there.
They're all right there, man.
Sup, Skinny?
Yeah. I'm letting y'all cook. I'm just here.
Oh, you let damn. We're testing the newbies. That's what's happening. We're putting some fire in them.
All I know is when it comes to God of War, playing the game back in the day, and much like what Mike said, Mike hit the nail on the head for me. I played the game and I expected, especially because I'm such a Greek mythology nerd, that's how I started. Like my huge fandom for comic books comes from the fact that when I was a kid, I read about Greek mythologies, Hercules, and all these things, and then realized that the modern day comic book was just retelling. It's just mythology stories, but told in a cooler way. You know, there's a dude whose eyes open up to the kinetic energy dimension. What the fuck are we talking about? But let's go.
Hold on, wait. See, I know that Cyclops. I know that Cyclops. We talking about the punch dimension.
Yeah, but I mean, when you read comic books and you're just like, hey, yo, what are you talking about with this punch dimension? But I'm here and I'm loving it.
It's not lasers. It's just actual like getting hit by a bus but energy. Hey,
yeah.
You can't live in that universe. It doesn't exist for any sole purpose except for expel that energy.
It's just hands. It's
not
hands
livable.
in the universe, and that's it.
Yes,
it's just hands,
no, man. It's just people going around throw hands, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm letting y'all cook. I don't need to read this.
You just walking around. Hey, yo, square up. Oh, we do it.
First 5 minutes. Just hands.
Mink, and that's that's it.
I love
the forbidden hand technique.
So wild. But that's it. So when God of War got announced as a series, and I was just like, I didn't realize it was going to be Ragnarok, which was stupid of me because everyone was referencing like, yo, they're going to be doing God of War. They cast Kratos, they cast Thor, they cast Sif. Not once did my brain go, oh, wait, those are all the Norse dudes. Why are we not talking about all the Greek people?
Hold on. We're doing God of War and jumping right to Ragnarok?
Yeah.
So it's,
that's what I'm saying.
So the Norse, it's the Norse mythology. So God of War 2000 and whatever and Ragnarok, those two games, basically.
So the two games that had him and his son.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we're just omitting the last three.
The last
again,
five.
Again,
I feel that I feel like they're doing it just because the PS2 was how long ago was the PS2? Remember that?
I just played was it 2005?
That was 6.
2000. But I'm just saying PS2 and PSP, right? And then the last game of the Greek mythology is PS3. It was like the big PS3 game, right? So this game came out on PS4 and PS5. So it's a little bit tricky to be like, hey, I just want
to point out something real quick. Fallout, the TV show, is over here doing the show, and that game came out what year? When's the last time a Fallout game came out?
Yeah, but you see, but Fallout doesn't have like a linear, this is 1, this is part 2, this is part 3. It has things that happen.
Different people doing shit.
It technically does, but what do you really need in Fallout? You need a person in a jumpsuit with the Pip-Boy. You need a person in the armor, the Brotherhood armor. You need a ghoul that looks kind of cute, so people could like be like, "Ooh, this ghoul look fine."
No, but like this is the equivalent of doing a Grand
I know.
This right here is the equivalent of if they were to do a Grand Theft Auto movie and start at San Andreas. This is the equivalent of doing a Metal Gear Solid series and starting at Metal Gear 4. The fuck are we doing? Like, wait, didn't they do a whole build up and then he took a break, had a kid, and then he went back out? Like,
hold
how
on.
are you just gonna?
I can. So here's
Hit me.
Resident new gen gamer here. So you did have a point, Jaws, with the 1, 2, 3 being so far away because it's technically a soft reboot. God of War 2018 started itself out and then had its sequel, right?
Yeah.
But like it's its own thing. If you want, like the way that I've seen the fandom discuss it is it's its own thing using threads of the other stuff to fuel what's going on later.
All right.
Cool.
And then that kind of gets taken away once you do the Valhalla playthrough, but don't worry about that.
And also like talking about the chaos, the big deal,
exactly.
Because it's like, oh, he doesn't have it. I guess he doesn't have it. And then he's like,
exactly.
I got to dig this up. And you're like, oh.
Because don't you have to go all the way back? That's what my friend.
Go back to your house.
Yeah.
You go back to your house and he digs it up. It's almost like John. Like imagine like, sorry. Go on, Mike. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just saying you have to go back to the house, grab your Glock, and go handle business. And that's and that's why I'm saying he should have been black. Anyway, I'm
still thinking it's very random to just start again. Another reference. This is like starting a Berserk movie at the eclipse. It just doesn't make sense.
That.
Nah.
So
you get everyone pissed off.
I can kind of see
Dragon
why.
Ball starting at Super. Let's skip
I can
ahead.
kind of see why, just because like look at the Super Mario movie.
We just cooked that.
It didn't do the first 1, 2, 3, 4 and Super Mario and all that. It jumped to like roughly Galaxy, right?
Yeah, they don't like
money,
doing
Galaxy now, but it was like it's like that era.
They kind of did all of it because they're all kind of
but it was also kind of more leaning into newer Marios. You know, it's not and then they'll put little references and stuff. And Then you also have God of War. The newer God of War is definitely aping from what was the other Sony game where
The Last of Us?
The Last of Us. It's aping.
But
from
that's my problem. Okay, so that's my problem. When it comes to TV, the fact that every fucking show is doing Wolf and Pup is too much. We can't do Mando. We can't do The Last of Us. We can't do guys. You have to tell different stories, please.
Haven't you learned since the 2008 of Marvel Wave that different stories isn't something that these people like to do? They like to find formula and repeat. Hello, Ubisoft. Hello, every other major game. You know?
That hurt. That hurt. The Ubisoft one hurt.
I work for them. I can say what I want about them niggas.
Because think about it. Like when you go into a pitch meeting, you know, you have to have this. Your pitch meeting has to be so strong. You have to be James Cameron. James Cameron. I'm gonna make a new Alien movie. Okay, what's the premise? What you doing? And he goes to the board and he writes Alien
Earth.
He puts an S and he just makes the S into money.
Yo,
you had one. What if we had more than one?
We don't get me wrong.
Thing we run it right back.
Pitch, though. That's the worst.
Guys, I 100% understand everything you're saying. I'm just saying.
Okay, sorry. So like in the 80s, the pitch
was it's
John,
this
let me finish. It's Die Hard, but on this.
I know. As a child of the 80s, I understand that every movie I watch was just them saying, we made this, let's make this plus this. I get it. We did that.
Hard, but he's a kid and he's home.
Dude, I just watched the movie Bride Hard, which is Rebel Wilson, and they're doing Die Hard at a wedding. I get that it's lazy fucking time in Hollywood.
That sounds like sacrilege, but okay.
It was bad. It's a horrible movie. It is trash. It was levels of difficult to watch that my brain was just like, guys, I was on my treadmill watching the movie, and the movie was so bad. I walked the whole time the movie was playing because my brain couldn't process what it was seeing, and my body just kept moving. It was like trying to run away from the movie, but I'm facing the screen.
So it was
a bad experience.
I just watched Clifford the Big Red Dog, and you're saying that this movie is worse than Clifford the Big Red Dog that I just watched.
I would watch. There's a movie of Clifford?
2021, baby.
Movie.
Hell no, you're lying to me.
It's not terrible.
COVID times.
I would watch that and Paddington and all of the Crocodile, Lyle the Crocodile, all before I would rewatch Bride Hard. Just saying.
Do you want me?
But all to say, if we're gonna do Wolf and Pup over and over and over, you have to realize you eventually have to make it better than the last thing.
Game of Thrones just did it.
Well, again,
Game of Thrones is doing it right now.
Oh my gosh, I even forgot about that.
But again, we don't know what they're doing with the story. I mean, we know where the setting is. Did they cast the sun yet? We don't.
No, but I mean, are you pitching? I'm just saying, are you pitching the idea that they're doing the prequel to the game?
No, but I mean, I'm just saying for God of War, they haven't casted the sun yet, so we don't. I mean, eventually they'll probably cast it.
Yeah, of course they're casting the sun.
I mean, but they haven't done it yet.
I thought you were trying to give them rope and say maybe they're doing the prequel to the game. If they did that, I would respect it.
I feel the rope will be probably roughly the same story as God of War 2018. I can't remember. Yeah, 18.
Right. Yeah.
And then each episode there's maybe a bit and piece of a prequel of Greek. Like you don't give them a whole episode.
Like season 1 of what's it called? The show with Henry Cavill where they're replacing him.
Oh, Witcher.
Witcher.
Didn't season 1 not at all have anything to do with
another Wolf?
Yes. And then season 2 brought it back to the games. Like they were like, oh, we're gonna do their own thing, but now we're at the games.
Guys,
didn't they do that?
We found the formula.
Another Wolf and Pup. Jesus Christ. How many?
I'm not even trying. Yeah.
I just want to say I had this discussion earlier with some friends. Right?
Yeah, hit us.
I had The Witcher specifically, okay? This is going to be great. How many seasons did they have of The Witcher show? They had like 3 seasons.
Right.
4.
Now it's 4, right?
Yeah, they're in their 4th. Right.
They're in their 4th. That 4th season is rated so bad.
Oh, it's so bad.
Is it?
So bad.
Yeah, Hemsworth is horrible. He's trying to do Cavill's grunt thing, and everyone just laughs because like
it's
homie.
frying me.
Yeah,
it's frying me so bad.
Oh.
You're not as buff as this nerd.
Yeah,
you're not as buff as this British nerd. Sorry.
Yeah.
You don't got it like that.
This man played Superman. Your brother played Thor. You ain't even played nobody.
That's so true.
Ouch! Don't
like
do that to
you-
him. No.
Or is that
No, I'm just
Hemsworth?
saying his biggest claim to fame was being Miley's side man. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not.
Side man.
No,
Wait, was he
he
in
must have done
the Hunger Games?
Nah,
Was
he
he?
dies in Cabin in the Woods though.
No, his brother's in the
do
cabin in the
remember that.
woods.
No,
No, Liam.
That's
Liam
Chris.
is.
It's Liam.
Oh no,
Really?
Hold on.
I thought it was Chris. I was
Damn,
like,
you could even die in a monster movie.
Chris is in the.
Damn. Damn. You
That's what I'm
suck.
saying. No, okay. Honestly, when it comes to Liam, I couldn't name a Liam movie, but I know that he's the one that cheated on Miley, and that she wrote songs, and she wrote songs about him. So if
Wait, Wrecking Ball's about that nigga?
I don't know, but all I'm saying is like, if your biggest claim to fame is I know you
Yeah, he
because
is in
you
Hunger
cheated
Games.
on somebody, it's like,
No, it's not
Yeah.
Wrecking Ball. It's I Can Buy Myself Flowers. So
yeah,
he's
that's
cheap.
it. The flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah.
Flowers. He's cheap.
Yeah, because he used to play the Bruno
Oh,
Mars song
no.
for her, and she wrote that song as a reply, like, I can buy myself flowers, blah blah blah. Yeah,
oh,
like
no.
my dude.
You want to know what he was in?
What's he in?
Independence Day Resurgence.
Oh wow.
Yes, that happened.
Let's
and it's
forget that. Let's forget about that.
It's
Don't
so
remember that.
bad.
Can
And
we
yes,
get Will
he is-
Smith to hit us with the flasher from Men in Black so we forget that one?
Will
Speaking-
Smith has to hide. He
Yeah.
has
I don't
to
know-
stay hidden.
I don't know what
wanna
was
deal with that.
worse, him being in the movie, or no disrespect, believing that A Train is Will Smith's son.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
But to
I
be
like that
fair, he
too.
looked younger, and I was like, okay, well, that's convincing, I guess. In the
A Train, dude. Yeah, how old is A Train? Like when he was playing
30
Will Smith's
something.
son.
He's 33. Damn, we're the
There you
same
go,
age.
yeah.
Well, I'm older than him, but yeah.
Wild.
You're wow.
But also,
I'm the baby in every scenario. I swear to God.
you also have to remember with again the newer God of War movie. The newer God of War
Franchise.
game.
Yeah.
You know, all these guys, you know, they wrapped up Kratos' story and they're like, okay, what do we do with Kratos? Like, he killed the gods, he did
Right.
everything he needed to do. What do we do? What's going on in my life? Oh, I'm a new father. Like, all these people making video
Oh,
games
hey man,
are becoming
I get it.
parents, and that's all the stories we're getting now about them
I
being scared about
fully,
being parents.
I
Am screwing
fully
up this
understand.
child?
I fully understand that the evolution of the writer, like
Yeah.
from when we were younger, Gen X writers wrote for our generation. That's one of the things we talked about on the podcast in the past. Every generation's biggest IP is written by the previous generation. That's the funny thing.
Here's
know,
a cool
like-
thing I thought was cool. Let me do
Yeah,
it. Let me
exactly.
run it back.
Yeah.
Like I grew up watching all those 80s movies. I watched Ghostbusters, I watched Ninja Turtles and all that stuff. Those are all Gen X kids writing that stuff. And that's cool. And then we get to this part and now all the television and games and stuff that are cool, and I think they're super awesome, but they are being written by like
Us.
millennials, and
Yeah.
it's maybe like now you have Gen Z because Gen Z is touching. They're
can
about
write.
to touch the
Yeah.
like 30. They're getting closer. So they're and don't worry,
Hey, don't say that.
don't worry, Gen Z. It will be
Don't worry,
okay.
real life is gonna
Don't say
fuck
that.
you up. It's okay.
I'm
say
gonna
that.
look
Don't
you
say
in
that.
the
Don't
camera,
say that.
Gen Z.
Do
It's
it.
okay. It's not that bad.
I mean,
Hey, you're looking at me too. You're looking at me too. I need to stop. I need to stop. Listen,
actually,
I got 5 more years. Shit.
Brian, if you really want to bust it down for a way that don't understand, so our world became on fire, and we were really like, oh damn. And I know you're gonna agree with this, Wendell. You too. Our world became officially, hey, this shit's on fire. September 11th, right?
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but these kids have been their shit's been on fire from September 11th on.
Right.
It's never stopped. It's never stopped.
It hasn't stopped.
I
It's
can,
been bare
I can
fire.
add on to that.
Go on.
I can add on to that. 2020 to 2023.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Bonus
Like
That's
Yeah,
bonus
I'm
round.
not gonna lie. That must have been crazy for Gen Z because like y'all are just like
I would say even before that, like, okay, kids, now we're gonna do a drill for school shootings. All right.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's more than
was
US
wild.
kids, but yeah.
But like we
Yeah.
thought, we made them feel like shit was sweet for a while because you can't front. 2016, 17, 18 were nice.
Yo,
Oh,
yo.
we
Yeah,
love
music
Yo,
wise,
yo,
yes.
Wait,
Let's
Wait,
go.
rewind. Let's 2008 when there is a economic like mess in the States.
Yeah.
We still, as kids, had like Iron Man and Batman come out the same year.
Mad iPads.
Yeah, like 2000. I would dare say 2008 onwards was kind of a vibe, because 2008 all the way to 2018, it's kind of looking good. Like technology is blowing up. Social media is blowing up, and it's still kind of fun. The movies that they're making for us, we're getting to the end of the MCU's Infinity War saga. Like, it's looking sweet. Then 2020 comes, and we're just like, oh, Gen Z, we have to leave you with this. This is
not. Hey, the world said, I'm tired, world reset. And that was it.
Yeah.
Like, you know when you blow in the cartridge and it's not, the game's not working? That's what the world did. It was like, sorry. The screen's gonna blink for a couple years. I don't know.
Yo, Skinny, before you jumped on, we talked about it super quick, but I did want to get your take because you were a big fan of it. Vince Staples show has been canceled.
Hey, them niggas cancel everything. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Okay, like what did they cancel? I really liked. There was a show that they canceled a couple years ago, and I was just done with them. I was just like, oh yeah, because they canceled. Actually, no, sorry, it was Daredevil. Daredevil, I was like, okay, you guys are off. I'm done.
Yeah.
What? Of course.
Yeah, what's wrong with them? But seriously,
they buy franchises so that people can't get them, and then they cancel them. Okay. What happened with what was the big show 2 years ago with homeboy that got smashed in the head with a bat? You know what I'm talking about? Oh, it's gonna bother them. Cowboy Bebop. Come on.
Oh yeah.
But Cowboy Bebop was done bad.
Cowboy Bebop was dog trash.
It doesn't matter how it was done. They just wanted to do it so no one else could.
Yeah,
some of the people working on the show got mad because fans didn't like it. It's like, but it's bad. It's
what was the book there that had the keys and the kids were unlocking the keys and they would change
lock and
key gone. What?
Shoot, that's
but Lock
true.
and Key at least got to finish their story, and it was relatively solid. I gotta say, the one that hurt me was Jupiter's Legacy. Me out here loving Jupiter's Legacy. Thinking and opening the Millar universe, I thought we were gonna get the magician, the magic order, and all this. Me with this whole row of Millar world comic books going, let's go. Burned.
What about the show with the girl who basically was telepathic and heads would explode? And it was like she had powers, but like, and then it just ended at season 1. You know what I'm talking about, Brian? It was like the quirky girl.
Oh, the girl that was in the girl that plays in Dungeons and Dragons, the one that has the horns.
Yeah.
Oh. She had her own.
You're talking about shorty that was in It.
Yes, yeah. She had her own show on Netflix. And
I'm looking. I'm speeding this.
We know the girl, but we just don't know the show.
I know.
We don't know her name.
We don't know her name. We all know her face.
Yeah.
Once you give me the name, I'll find the face.
But all to say, it's like I'm not surprised that they do that because they do that with everything. I'm surprised they haven't canceled One Piece yet. They probably will after season 2.
You really think so? I think that the anime community.
The actress's name is Sophia Lillis, so I'm IMDbing immediately.
Yep, go ahead. These guys are in it for the win it, man. Just 2 seasons, quick goal. Let's go. That's it.
Okay, TT, hit us with your thoughts on One Piece, though. What do you think is going to happen to One Piece?
I'm not a One Piece fan. With One Piece,
One Piece guy's Goku. It's just Goku. That's all.
Was it? I'm not okay with this, or am I tripping?
Yeah, that's the name of the show.
Yeah, that's it. I'm not okay with it. Yeah, One Piece, the main character, Luffy's just Goku. If you break it down like that, One Piece is New Age Dragon Ball, just much longer. Longer.
But they're all like this.
Yeah.
Like, is it just me? Am I tweaking? Like,
no.
Naruto was also Goku to me.
Yeah.
And I love Naruto. I grew up. That's my top one.
Shouts to Jartoons. I just watched all of Naruto and what's the big one with the giants? God damn, it's gonna piss me off.
Attack on Titan.
I just summarized.
I like that we all said Attack on Titan.
It's like,
Attack on Titan. But yeah. All them shits is just Goku.
Wait, okay. So quick question before we.
I wouldn't say Attack on Titan is that, but go on.
And but
we spider tangented.
Yes.
So let's pull it to the core for this one question.
Okay.
What starts is Goku the one? Is he the first?
No.
Okay, so who?
Whoa! Stop!
Wait, he's either first. Like Ultimate can't be beat anyone. Like he could beat anybody. Guy.
Hold on. Let Jaws take a stat because I know Jaws knows the anime shit. So from like way back. So
I'm saying that Goku's not the first, but he perfected the formula.
Are you gonna say Monkey King? No, I'm kidding.
Okay. No.
Goku's not the first one.
Again, you have to remember, Goku doesn't start at Dragon Ball Z. Everyone thinks Goku, and they think adult Goku.
Yeah,
Dragon
Ball.
He starts
but he's like Brian's asking to break it down. Is Goku the first like main character that no matter the odds always succumbs, always comes over, and
when
always
it comes to
always
manga,
has a new super?
Manga
Can I say
and
something?
anime, who beats Goku for being the first? Like who made it to, you know how like Pokemon and Digimon came out at the same time, but Pokemon made it to market better.
Yeah.
Even though it came out after. Digimon was technically first. Is Goku first or
what was it? Ultimate Muscle.
Yeah.
I would say
Muscle.
Ultimate Muscle.
Muscle was first.
Ultimate Muscle was first?
Ultimate, but Dragon Ball came out in 1985 or 7.
Yeah, when did Muscle come out? Because there was Muscle and then Ultimate Muscle.
Muscle was old because they're referencing like Dusty Roads. They're it's wrestling.
It's like
they're wrestling
Muscle
like
is 80 something. Yeah, that's 80 something.
80 something.
You can even argue Astro Boy.
I was gonna argue Astro Boy.
Oh, Astro Boy is there though.
Yeah.
Okay. So Skinny,
you know,
so Skinny's hitting us with
you beat him.
Astro Boy.
But
So
this is my thing. I think that Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama created what I consider like granddaddy anime. The granddaddy that set the road, like that set the bar for a lot of the other like the next generation of anime creators to copy off of, or like pay, like, take some stuff from, because when you look at like Naruto, you see Naruto's the blue and orange. That's made on purpose. It was like to pay homage. You see Tokido, the same guy. He has blue and orange. He's wearing blue and orange.
QQ Hakusho.
A lot of people. Yeah.
As well.
Exactly. So like they're like Dragon. I would say like not Goku, but like Dragon Ball was like the granddaddy anime that didn't really like invent anything,
right?
Well, besides the power-ups, but it basically set the bar, or it set the trail for people to be like, oh, you know what, I'm going to incorporate that into my own projects. And yeah.
Okay,
it's like the formula.
And then with the follow-up to that question, then in North America, who's the Goku? If that's the case, it's Superman.
Probably Superman. Yeah.
Okay.
Like without a shout out, because I was literally about to make a comparison between the two.
Right.
It's Superman.
Blue
and red. Same thing with the orange and blue. Spider-Man, Optimus Prime.
Right.
Who else am I thinking of? Anyone else that's
Cap.
Actually Captain America.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, shit, Homelander technically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Superman's got that on
who's
lock.
doing their costume.
Sorry, Josh, what were you saying?
X-Men characters, depending on who's doing the costume. If they're doing like, we're all got the same blue and yellow and
actually shit. Okay, no, you guys are gonna this is out of left, and you guys will see this is off, but okay. North America, who's the Goku equivalent? This is gonna be nuts. Okay. TT might be with me. Tommy Oliver.
Oh, snap.
The Green Ranger. Tommy Oliver.
The Green Ranger.
Green Ranger to White Ranger to Red Turbo Ranger to Red Zeo Ranger. The nigga was like 5 Rangers. He's the longest Power Ranger. Tommy Oliver. And he was the same character in each show. Tommy Oliver. He's a Goku.
Fell from grace, had a redemption and all that. Like,
Tommy Oliver.
See, I think that's where they lost me. Because in my head, because again, I was growing up with reruns. My Power Rangers was technically Mystic Force. We're not gonna.
But, I hated Mystic Force till recently, so I'm with you. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But like, here's the thing, right? In my head, it was always teenagers with attitude. That is a grown ass man.
Hold on.
I stopped caring. It's like, why is he here again?
He was a mentor by the end of it. I mean,
but why are you still mentoring?
That's most high school shows. They're all grown ass people playing TV.
I mean, I know, but for his perspective, Tommy coming back was just like, yo, why is this old man hanging out with these kids?
Oh God!
Yeah.
It's just a how do you do, fellow kids ass moment. Like, it's just, what are you doing?
I always felt at some point they stopped caring about them being kids. Like, it's like as soon as they got to Galaxy, I'm like, these they have to have jobs, right? You can't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where's the 9 to 5
throw
at?
teenagers into space. What are you? That's irresponsible.
How are you paying your taxes?
Honestly, they did have to let it go after in space because it's like, okay, guys, you guys can't be in orbit of Earth and then going to high school. Like that doesn't make sense. So like, by Lost Galaxy, they just stopped. They didn't even give it a timeline. They're like, we're here, and this is what we do.
Yeah. And same with Turbo. Yeah, we have a kid now. He's a Power Ranger. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I actually just watched the movie. I was watching Turbo because that was my movie back then. The movie.
Yeah, I remember you wanting to watch that always when we were kids, and I'd get mad at you.
Dude,
like, why do you need to watch
that? This movie needs more Ivan Ooze. What's going on?
You know what was crazy? You know what was crazy though? I was watching it, and you know when Kimberly and Jason. They're like possessed. After Kimberly is like, because when Jason was like choking Tommy was Jason was choking Tommy. Yeah. After Kimberly is like yes and ended with fire. I was like, nigga, what the hell? Are we gonna see this for real?
Can I just say though? Can I just say? Evil Kimberly kind of a vibe though. Am I wrong?
Hey, listen.
Oh, yeah, I'm just saying. Like, don't get me wrong,
gentlemen. She's
when she broke those chains, I was no way.
She's like, she's like,
I reject reality. Stop that.
She's so
as a young buck, I'm just gonna go out and say it. The older the berry.
She's in her Selma stage now, so we can just,
we can still worship at the altar of Kimberly. Yes, by all means.
Y'all are walling.
That's me too. I'm here for it. Okay, wait. Let's get back to the news. We got a few more things to talk about. We didn't get a chance to talk about this yet, but I have some unfinished business. Luke Cage star Michael Colter teases in a conversation with Shawn Stockman from Boyz II Men on his podcast. On that note, how do we feel about that, folks? The idea, Luke Cage coming back. Do we think?
Yes.
Do we think he's saying that to us because he makes a cameo in the new Born Again season?
He says that because he's in the season. He's been signed for 2 years.
I know,
and
I was
thinking
finally
talk.
Oh, snap! Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's been locked down since. Come on.
He's been on the bench. And now he's pulling off the tearaway pants.
If you guys ever heard my theory of how Disney keeps their Marvel people intact, it's like we're gonna give you these movies. You just do this and don't go too far. Tessa Thompson and Homeboy in the terrible Men in Black movie. Ryan Reynolds, and Samuel L. Jackson in that terrible spy kind of movie. Like they just like
you mean the what was it? The Bodyguard?
The Bodyguard.
Yeah, the Bodyguard. Brie Larson and Samuel L. Jackson.
Brie Larson, Samuel L. Jackson. They just did the next one with 2 others from Marvel movies. It's like, yeah, guys, just go sit down, chill. Don't worry, you can still get your acting chops off, but come back and do these superhero films. All right, and that's it. Same thing with Luke. Same thing with Luke Cage.
Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, go do your elevator show about the devil or something. We don't care. But just when this come back.
You mean like Evil?
Yeah, he's talking about Evil.
Yeah, I'm talking about
I love that show.
I'm not even trying to watch that.
I promise you. Have you has everyone seen it?
I've watched it. You're not gonna convince Skinny. Skinny doesn't fuck with that demon shit. And that show goes hard in the paint on the demon shit.
Nope.
Absolutely. That's why I love it.
I'm sorry. Listen, I may not be that right now, but I have several African relatives over there.
Right?
No.
What's that Halloween movie with the clown? I can't even watch those commercials.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No.
This man
said clown. That's demonic enough. I'm good.
I gotta hang out in the basement after this.
Sinners fit into all this. Is that
Sinners is different.
Sinners is okay.
Yeah,
Sinners is
different. That gray
2
area.
reasons. Sinners
they got hoodoo. Oh, they got it right. They said it right.
You see, Sinners is a black film, and it was vampires. We already know how to kill them. They made sure to tell black people years ago how to kill vampires. So that's the least scariest shit for us. That's also.
I would point out that Coogler did a vampire movie where the vampires don't show up for the first hour, knowing black people would have walked out.
Oh, yeah.
It's too late to get your money back after the first 15 minutes. Coogler was just like, too late? Y'all,
Mad black people would be like, not this devil shit.
I got your money.
Yeah, I got it.
You know what's always the scariest thing about vampires? They make their side sound so good and compelling.
I gotta say, but Sinners is one of those crazy things where Coogler is so crazy. Coogler said, listen, I'm gonna write you a story where black people have to deal with vampires. I'm gonna have the vampire played by Irishman who's also been marginalized by these white people, who's gonna come to you and is gonna say the things that sound fair and logical. He's gonna killmonger the fucking evil vampires. And when you're watching the movie, it's gonna hit you because it hit me. I'm not gonna lie, I teared up a bit because I was just like what is it, the 5 Points in New York where the black people and the Irish used to connect? Like there was an area that was like known for black and Irish community building, and to see that and to see this Irish man be like, homie, they don't respect you, they ain't gonna respect you, come join me. You know what, and for a split second I'm watching this movie going, you know what would be badass if a bunch of black and Irish vampires fucked up these KKK members. I'm sitting in this theater being like, let that motherfucker bite you once, homie, go for it.
It's kind of reminiscent of Training Day, where Alonzo sounds like he's speaking Alonzo sounds like he's speaking the truth the whole time. Like he's saying certain, and like, oh yeah, he's being honest, he's being truthful, and then he just turns on you, just like. What?
Also, not to be in my goon bag, but if Haley Steinfeld's decided to spit in my mouth to turn me into a vampire, there's a moment where I might say,
"Oh wow!"
Because if I stay here, then I have to also be on Brian's side, and I'm stopping that before that happens. So I'm cool with
it. I mean, geez,
I know I'm not the only one who would have been like, maybe I am turning into a vampire.
You know who I really feel bad for in all of this, especially with that comment, Brian, the dude from Spider-Man.
What's his name? Shameik Moore. Yeah,
I don't feel bad for that nigga. Why?
He's so embarrassing. He's such an embarrassment, man.
Why do we say that? Why
is he always trying to hit on his coworkers? And it just not happen, and they just always shut. All these girls keep shutting it down. Meanwhile, in this movie, she's spitting in.
Yo, hold on. Quick story. I was at a club one time. I'm not at a club. I'm at a bar. One time. My friend is DJing. It's like one of those bars where it's like small dance floor, booths on the side, and everyone's on the dance floor. And there's this one dude on the dance floor that's trying to grind up on every girl. And his men are against the wall. He's trying to grind up on every girl, and every girl is moving away. He does this so much that the dance floor empties out. So I walk up to his boys, and I'm just like, yo, my dudes, just a quick thought. If y'all want to meet any girls tonight, you have to control your mans. You have to control your mans. And I pointed to him like, your mans is making these girls feel so uncomfortable. They're going to bounce, and this place is going to be dead.
5 minutes later, you didn't see your mans.
Exactly.
What?
He was gone? Yes. Skinny, you think these guys were going to stand with him? They told him, get the fuck out. And as soon as he left, all the girls came back to the dance floor. Shameik Moore is that guy. Shameik Moore 100%. Is the guy at the bar that all the girls are like, yo, I'm going to leave if this man doesn't leave me alone.
Wow. I need you guys to understand something, okay? If there's one person who's been following this Shameik Moore nonsense, it's me. I'm here. Just imagine the board real fast. I've got the fucking timeline, okay? Him trying to mac on Haley Steinfeld on 3 different interviews. Bombed. All of them. On live television.
So bad.
Him attempting again. She's dating super football star or whatever. Yeah. He dips out on that. He moves on to Lori Harrier or something. Laura Harrier
from Spider-Man 1. Yeah.
And then everyone's like, okay, cool. Shameik finally got his bag. No, because she uses her TikTok platform once. One time to call this man a weirdo, and then moves on to get fiancéed to some other dude. And then he goes back to Haley. Guess what? She's getting married. Disappears off the internet. And the only time we haven't seen or heard a hair or a peep of Shameik Moore, guess who's having a baby? Haley Steinfeld and homeboy. And we haven't seen him in 2 years. He hasn't been online in 2 years.
He's giving a bad look for the brothers that like the
That's what I'm saying.
Like we have a better batting average than him.
I'm saying, yo, Skinny, I wasn't joking. He is the dude in the club dancing on every girl, not getting.
No, but we can't have that because then white dudes are gonna start thinking that they could have their women back, and that's just not it. That's just not it.
You have to remember though. I think he's the only Spider-Man that hasn't dated.
Yep.
Their corresponding, love interest in the movie.
Miserably.
Seriously? But that's because he's bad.
That's because he's a dweeb.
He has no game.
He's trying too hard. Yeah.
He's a creep.
How are you not going to be able to bag the girl that says actingly with no kind of like hesitance? Tongue in my cook, like bro.
Yeah.
Mind you, he's playing the best Spider-Man out right now.
That's the crazy part.
He's the only one who's not bagging shit.
also to be fair, it's
God.
Michael B. Jordan, and women be fiending hard to his face.
My mom
fiending hard to his face. What's the name of the comedian? Like they just had the Golden Globes, I think.
Oh yeah, Nikki Glaser.
Nikki Glaser, and she shot her shot, kind of thing. And Ryan and Michael B. Jordan's mom is literally behind them, just taking a sip of water.
She even said, "I'm sorry, your mom's here," as she was making.
The mom's used to it by now. She already knows.
Oh,
like the mom already knows. She's like, yeah.
Man,
how do you live like that? Like as a mother of a,
I was just thinking that. I didn't want to say it, but I was gonna say like,
as a mother of a piece of meat. How do you navigate these hussies and harlots and not
you live with him?
I don't understand.
You live with him.
No, but like Wendell, your mom's busting ass. Brian, your mom's busting ass.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
punch.
But hold on. Busting ass. Our generation is different. It means being beat, not what.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Yeah, that was a generational break. That was a great generational break. As soon as Skinny said it, I knew both versions. But the fact that they reacted that way, I was like, oh, they think he means the other way. No.
Neither of our moms are banging him. Our moms are the moms that are laying tumps on all these girls' heads.
Yeah.
You come near my neighbor, pump.
That was ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed the perfect depiction of generational breaks. Busting ass. So just for those who don't get it, for the old heads who still watch our pod because you fuck with us, shout out to y'all. Busting ass the way the young G's were thinking had to do with, popping that thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Whereas we were talking about how our moms bust at, it means to beat someone. So
why does everything for like sexual just sound so like blah?
I don't know, man.
That was one of my favorite moments on this podcast. That was
I said, yo, ain't no way you're saying that about this man's mother.
Ain't no way. I could see their faces, and I was just like, "Oh no, he doesn't mean it." There's no. Oh, I totally understand what's happening. That was fantastic.
So good.
Oh my God.
Well, with that being said,
I'm heated. Oh man,
that was so funny.
Oh man.
We didn't even finish the news. No. We're gonna get to the rest of the news right now. Well, actually, Mike, I wanted to give you a chance to talk about this because we said we were going to talk about it after we talked about the Luke Cage potentially. Wonderman. Speaking of handsome black men, another one that has young ladies busting ass, as we just said. How do you guys feel about this Wonderman series?
I'm so excited.
Okay,
but go ahead.
Okay, this really is a of two minds type of thing because already like y'all know I read comics and shit. Simon Williams as a character, flawless. That's a really really dope character. I love him to death. So like I'm really hoping like especially with Yahya Abdul-Mateen.
Solid act
with Yahya on that thing. Yeah, no, it's raps. This could potentially be a very, very and what's his name? Destin, the guy who directed Shang-Chi.
Oh, I know Dustin
Cretton, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Or something like that. Yeah, with him attached to it, I really want this thing to work, because here's where the other mind comes into play, where this could be the hottest piece of dog ass in the history.
Dustin Daniel Cretton, by the way, yeah.
Dustin Daniel Cretton, yeah. I'm so worried that this thing, because Disney did the thing that Disney does,
right?
Where, and I know this is going to be some crackpot, like, tinfoil hat theory. But every single time there is a Black or POC project, all the episodes are out, all of them.
Yep.
But when you see some of the other stuff where it's just, oh, here you go, you can go Wednesday per Wednesday, and just we're gonna juice this one up. I blitzed through Ironheart in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I blitzed through Ironheart in a day. I blitzed through Eyes of Wakanda in a day.
Yeah, yo, Eyes of Wakanda is good.
Eyes of Wakanda is good.
Yeah.
And I have no doubt in my mind that I'm gonna blitz through Wonderman in a day.
So I'm on the fence with Wonderman, not because I don't love the character, not because I don't think it could be great. I worry about the kind of what I think I might have mentioned it on here before, the Wes Anderson-esque vibes of some of it. The kind of like, I don't know if that's what people are going to connect with. I worry when it comes to stuff like this with the MCU, because we've done when we had She-Hulk, which I didn't hate. She-Hulk, it wasn't a bad show. If people were so ready to hate on it because it was going to be a female-led character, and then I will say the ending was not very good. This whole Kevin robot thing was very bad. Very bad direction. I get that they were joking on the commentary and trying to get ahead of it. Unfortunately, they really messed that landing up.
It did not land.
Yeah. Her slapping cheeks with Daredevil, hilarious. Like some of that, like the stuff that made it. It was funny
from the comic book, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone be banging everybody. How come they don't have
it.
superhuman syphilis? Like, what's going on? Everyone
they do, and I will not talk about that here, but they do. I'm just gonna say that I've read enough.
Oh my god!
Dang.
My commentary on this show is that everyone should be doing homework and watching all the promo for the show, because it's really a lot of commentary, a lot of jokes about like, oh hey, I'm promoting my new show, and then I'm going to be with a bunch of these little puppies. Oh no, I'm going to be talking with my other my other like person in this movie about how it is to act. Oh no, and like there's like one whole thing where it's just they're plopping in a bunch of different like internet stuff that celebrities are doing now just to get people to watch their stuff. So it's like, oh, here's a puppy, hold it, and then like Yaya, like the Wonderman character, she's just like, I can't do this anymore. It's just too much. It's like you're just dumping. Hey, oh, here's some hot wings. Eat some hot wings now. It's like, what? No, I'm done.
Yeah, the rollout for actors now is really intense. Like I like the Pit as a show, so I started watching Pit interviews, and one of the things that used to happen in Hollywood is when an actor was doing a show, they didn't do as many interviews as they do now. So the repetitive questions weren't as noticeable because they were being asked a question by Entertainment Tonight one week and then maybe NE like 5 months later. So it's not like, oh, and also because there wasn't YouTube with sound bites.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I'm watching this Entertainment Tonight clip for like 2 days and then I'm seeing the E clip 2 days. Whereas now it's just like you do hot ones, you do like you said, the puppy one, you do the one where what is blah blah, where you rip off, you do variety, and all of them are in the same white room with a different logo on the bottom corner. I can never tell who's doing these interviews, if it's Variety or IMDb or somebody else.
Wired magazine, sorry.
Yeah, and they're wearing the same outfit because these are all being like done in one day, and it's just like, this isn't like, I don't know if it feels better for people to see it like this, but for me, who really likes a show, I feel like I'm watching actors get tortured. So I think Wonderman commenting on that is going to be fun.
So if you get the chance, watch all their I guess ads, but they're all kind of
like promotional pieces.
The promo is more the actual characters in this show doing
the parody of it. Yeah.
But am I going to be spoiled
to get the movie or not?
No. It won't spoil it. It's just parody of it's a parody of modern day process of rolling out a show.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. And Sorry, Joss.
And they're playing their character. They're not playing Ben Kingsley is doing this interview. No, it's the character that was, the Mandarin, that actor.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I like that Ben Kingsley's still a part of this, still playing that character.
That's fair.
He's just surviving, just doing his thing.
So we're introducing Simon Williams, and then he's just gonna be rebooted.
Yes, and in the MCU, there was a Wonderman movie that was filmed. The character of Wonderman exists as a movie character in the MCU.
Yes.
Some guy who apparently is important to the plot, I guess, is going to be doing, he's a big director. He did some big sad movies in the MCU universe, and he's going to be doing a Wonderman reboot. And Simon Williams is like, oh shit, I was destined to play this ever since I saw it as a kid with my dad, and now that's how the whole thing is going to go down. Look, man, I'm 50-50 on it. I'm just going to wait for the Hot Ones episode where they eat chicken wings and talk about it.
Something I do like about it is that they mention it's like, oh, you have to mention if you have superpowers. You can't play this character.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just see him just freaking out.
I think
they didn't do that. They didn't show it in the trailers, at least not proper. For the first rollout of trailers, you didn't they gave you that sneaking suspicion, especially if you know who Wonderman is.
Yeah, because Skinny, you said that. You said, oh, he has powers and it's going to be a factor.
Yeah. Wow, look at me.
They don't want a super playing the role.
Because they're doing a weird Hollywood thing where they're like, I guess that's also going to be a big factor where they're just cracking down on superpowers.
Imagine America and no supers.
Well, that's probably because of
the Accords,
Wrecking Crew,
Sokovia Accords.
Well, the Sokovia Accord, Wrecking Crew, any element of why they would crack down on heroes is there's multiple ones.
She-Hulk stuff did happen.
Yeah.
Wait until these people say mutants. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's the thing. That's what I think that's what they're trying
leaning towards. Fuck out of here, Muties.
Getting into that. Yeah. We're gonna start, man.
Muties too close. Too. Yeah, that's too close.
A hard M too. Shit.
Hard M.
Hard M.
My favorite thing I saw floating around. There's a guy that's taking clips from or just filming himself watching old cartoon shows from the 90s and saying why is people pissed about woke stuff and this and that. And he had this awesome clip of the X-Men 90s cartoon Wolverine from the future with Future Storm.
Oh yeah, we don't want your kind here.
Yeah, and they go into the past and people are being racist to them, and she's like, old ass racism? What? That still exists? And then Wolverine's standing up for his woman and getting his almost getting his claws on the dude and stuff and beating him. And Wolverine, and she's calling her man yo, Wolverine,
didn't they take turns mashing him up? Because after he did that, Bishop went and manhandled the man too, and then Shard was like, nah, you need to chill. And then Shard manhandled the man still. That guy got it from 3 people.
Yeah.
All for alluding to the N-word to Storm, and he was like,
you don't want your kind around here, these jungle people, and it's yo,
what do you mean our kind? 3 claws of bone out your knuckle. You're like, oh
my god. Okay, we have 2 more pieces of news that I want to get to before the end of the pod.
We'll get him.
The Batman movie got an update. They tapped Christina Hodson to write the story.
What's Scarlett Johansson doing in that movie?
Oh no, so this is the Brave and the Bold, not Matt Reeves' Batman.
They're still doing sorry.
Yeah. So we're still gonna have 2 Batmans in the this is gonna be in the DCU. It's not gonna be Matt Reeves's. By the way, guys, we've said this before. This is Matt Reeves is not getting a trilogy. He's only gonna get the second movie. There's no way that if they launch the Brave and the Bold that he gets the third. I will
unless
call that
they
now.
do the time skip and he is actually and then he.
Or if this second one just makes crazy money.
Yeah, the second one would have to be
buckets of money.
I would point out that I don't think it's going to make that much
Batman's
money.
Not Alan Richardson, I don't want it.
Mike, what are you going to say? They can't do 2 man.
See, I'm gonna let you get back to that. But you saying Christina Hodson, she wrote The Flash and Birds of Prey.
Oh, she did?
Oh,
yeah. So they're really trying to make this fail. Cool, okay.
She wrote Bumblebee, and Bumblebee was fun.
So you got a fluke.
Bumblebee was fun.
Everybody can make one shot.
Fun, but you got to remember that Bumblebee was fun because A, it did do a little bit of, I'm sorry for this, pandering to the G1 stuff. They really got some really dope
the intro.
shots.
Oh,
that intro is top
hard.
10 intros of all time.
The intro.
And all the way through the end, it does give you the little girl and puppy vibe, and it's like, cool. He's also 30-something years old, but whatever.
I mean 3,000.
But I want to say, I don't know who said it was a fluke, but this is a fluke. You got The Flash.
Yeah, horrible.
10 years to make that movie.
COVID
and the main actor going crazy. So
I almost became something I'm not proud of thinking about The Flash. And Birds of Prey. Pissed me off. That whole thing.
The way they treated Cassandra, by the way.
I was about to say that. How dare you do that to my girl? Oh my God.
Cassandra Cain. The only daughter that Bruce Wayne actually has. Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
Her whole thing being that they didn't teach her how to speak. She spoke with her body so that she knows exactly how to whoop your ass. And then that Cassandra, and now you want to.
How dare you?
That was disrespectful. Oh
man, don't get me heated.
I gotta fidget with something. I gotta
find something to punch.
I'm happy I'm not the only one who has this reaction to it, because I've said this to people before, but people were just like, "Well, you can't really do that character in the movie," and I'm like, "Why the fuck not? What are you talking about?" Anyways, so anyway, but let's continue. So, Birds of Prey, Flash. She got lucky with the Bumblebee. Hodson. I don't know. I'm a little worried about this Batman, the Brave and especially because they're introducing Damian. We're skipping all the other Robins,
and you're just going right to Damian. Oh my!
You're going to Damian.
That pisses me off because I don't even like I'm only just now liking Damian.
I know. Yeah.
Why don't they care about Dick? Why don't they care about Grayson?
You know, okay, because I know this.
That phrasing was wild.
I don't care. That's his name. I know. It goes by.
I almost want to make this middle of this episode. Why don't they care about Dick?
Why don't they care about Dick?
Why don't they care about Dick? In a picture of Dick Grayson, it's perfect.
If you cover Dick Grayson, you don't have to do his origin story, but then there's not much room in between there before Dick gets angry for Batman banging on his girl, and then he has to leave. And then you got
bring that up.
Well, you don't, but that's how you get Robin leaving.
They brought up in the animated show,
he ducks Batman. He cuffed him in his face. He's like, "Bro, that's my girl." Like he gave it to him. So, and then you got it from Dick. You have to go to the inevitable world of Jason Todd that nobody wants to touch.
Yeah, right.
And then Tim Drake had it too good. That guy had like 20
Tim Drake is my favorite.
He
Robin.
is the favorite. He is my Robin. Yes, but Tim Drake dealt with some shit. Tim Drake dealt with Batman and Azazel.
No, not a Tim Drake fan.
Not a Tim Drake fan.
Okay,
but that ain't my Robin.
That's fair.
How is that? That's been Robin for 30 years.
Who's your Robin?
That's not Teen Titans Robin.
Okay.
Rewind. Real quick. Who's everyone's Robin? Let's start. Jaws. Who's your Robin? Dick Grayson. Okay.
Fine Grayson. Hey man, he fought Nightfall Batman. He fought Azrael Batman.
Fair. So Dick Grayson. Like I said, Tim Drake.
Azrael.
TT. Who's yours?
Yeah, with the stupid
Dick Grayson.
Dick Grayson. Mm-hmm. Mike.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think it's Damian. And despite me just saying that
I'm not mad at
just saying that I hated him for like 10 plus years of me ever seeing him.
Right.
He kind of got that sauce on him. I'm sorry.
As someone who read his run where Dick Grayson was Batman and he was the Robin, that was my introduction.
It was great. Yeah.
When they took on Professor Pig, like that run is solid. That shit was fantastic. So Dick, for me, it's Tim Drake is my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I would then
fun. He doesn't have a lot of.
Sorry. Before we continue, Skinny. Right. Hit us with yours. I don't want to skip you. Sorry.
It's Tim, obviously, but the only reason why Damian doesn't get it, and this is gonna seem, but the only reason why Damian doesn't get it is, of course, the nigga's gonna be good. He's Batman's son.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was like
Batman and Talia al Ghul.
Oh right.
Wrong
one.
So it's like I'm not.
His grandfather is the Demon Head. Like this man is goated.
Come on.
He's a nepo baby of superheroes.
He's a nepo baby.
Of course, he's gonna be good. Tim Drake doesn't have a hole in the wall. Tim Drake walked off our mans and said, "Hey, you're Batman."
Yeah,
Tim Bruce was like,
"Employ me.
You're Nightwing. You're Batgirl. You're Alfred. You're Alfred. Employ me." That's it. And
now, where's the murderous one? Where's the murderous one?
Yeah,
him. That's Red Hood.
Yeah.
Which one? The gun one?
True.
The gun one or the sword one?
Tim Drake had it rough too because his mom's already dead, and then they kill his dad. Like, yo, why are we doing this?
Meanwhile, Stephanie Brown has her whole ass parents.
Oh
she's still chilling at the Wayne Manor.
Shout out to spoiler. Shout out to spoiler.
Why is she part of the Bat family? No, you gotta have family drama. You gotta be a Disney main character to be a part of the Bat family. One or both parents have to be dead.
What's your trauma? Tell me what your trauma is. Okay,
I had to get Tim. Tim got me kidnapped so many times. I figured why not just join this Bat family if you're gonna get me kidnapped and draped up all the time.
Yeah,
wild shit. Okay, so all this to say, the Brave and the Bold Batman movie. We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
I guess.
We just gotta see what happens.
Our last piece of news, which I feel is such a great way for us to end off. We'll end off the show there. Laurence Fishburne has received the inaugural James Earl Jones Prize at the 2026 Voice Arts Awards, being honored.
Morpheus.
Yeah, so being honored with James Earl Jones, who's literally considered the voice. The voice. He was the voice of CNN.
Many of the voices.
Yeah,
he inspired Keith David and all the other ones.
Yeah, like a whole generation of people have him to look up to. And
Daddy, I want a deep voice like that, man.
Yeah.
What was Lawrence's first role I know him as?
So Laurence Fishburne recently won the inaugural award, which I think is pretty cool. So shout outs to him. And I think, funny enough, it brings us back to Yaya because Yaya played Morpheus in the really bad Matrix movie. The really bad Matrix movie. But
stop.
So bad you had to watch
characters. Yeah, just stop.
Yeah.
So bad you had to watch it twice, right, Brian?
He was a doctor. Shut up.
He was Candyman. He was Dr. Manhattan.
But he was Doctor. He's a good Dr. Manhattan in the show.
That's a good Dr. Manhattan. I like him.
But no, stop it.
I loved him.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that show is. I'm still sad that show is not going to get a sequel. I understand why they don't want to because they end it almost perfectly, where you just don't know what's going to happen next.
No idea.
And the whole season was so great, but it's such a cruel way to end it because it's like, come on, man.
How did they end it again?
You end it where you find out that Regina King's character has the powers.
Yeah,
but you're not sure because you think she has it, and then it cuts, and you're like, "Oh, come on, man!" Like, it was one more second to show us.
I remember that
she was about to step on the pool, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Brutal ending for me.
What they did with Ozymandias on that other planet.
Yes,
that was like, just get him off this planet.
Anything they do with Ozymandias fries me.
Yeah, anything. I love Oz.
Man,
look upon my works. Like, this dude's a fucked up man. Like that. Ozymandias is crazy.
He's a sick freak.
Yeah.
Sick freak.
Do you want me to tell you my earliest memory of Laurence Fishburne?
Okay. Yeah.
Is it cornbread?
No. Pee-wee's Playhouse. Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah, true.
Oh yeah, wow, yeah.
Pee-wee's Playhouse, I
forgot.
Cowboy Curtis.
Yeah, I forgot
that a cowboy with a black cowboy hat and a big Jerry curl.
He's actually in the documentary, the Pee-wee documentary, and they talk about the fact that Pee-wee, who was making that show, it was a kid show, and the whole point, Paul Rubin, who was gay, and like he took it as an opportunity to be like, well, everyone in the marginalized community is going to get a shot here. Like, I'm going to have two black people fall in love. I'm going to have queer people. I'm going to have all these like drag queens that I know, and I'm going to have all these people
Grace
come
Jones
through.
Was on that show.
Yeah,
People are afraid of Grace Jones. People are afraid of Grace Jones. She was on that show.
Grace Jones held a stick in Conan and looked stronger than Conan.
He had a stick. So Conan wasn't there a scene where Conan's like, "Hey, maybe we can bang," and she's like, "Nah, you don't want to do this."
Yeah,
and he was like, "Oh, okay, never mind. You can't handle this."
I don't think anyone can or should.
Dolph Lundgren and her.
Yeah, they were together for a while.
Really? I mean, if anyone's gonna do it, it's Dolph fucking.
And he's a smart dude too. He's not dumb. He's like actually like.
Yeah.
But also another reason that he made that show, Paul Rubin made that show, because he tried to get into SNL, and they said, "Nah, we don't want you." And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna show you. And he won an Emmy. He won an Emmy for Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Hello, CBS. Yeah, I got some freaky shit and some whips I want to show y'all. It's okay. It's a fun house. Don't worry about it.
So with all that said, we're going to end off the show, folks. We want to thank you guys for tuning in. I will say this super quick. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms has started. If you're a Game of Thrones head, it's very different. It's not your daddy's Game of Thrones.
Don't you feel they gave it away with the title of the show, though?
I mean, I didn't expect it to be this silly. Like, I didn't expect the part where they swell the music and then you see man's pooping inside a tree. Like, come on,
it was great.
That wasn't
that
wasn't a vibe for me. But they stick the landing. It's one of those shows where the beginning is not like they're intentionally trying to break your concept of what Game of Thrones is, so that once they do that, they can rebuild it. And they did a good job at that, because I was not down after that moment, and then by the end, I was laughing. So I get what they were doing. So good for them. Percy Jackson season 2 finale. It is what it is. I didn't love it.
Damn.
Well, how they end?
I mean, it ends like the book. It ends like season 2 book. But again, because you're cutting up the book into 8 episodes, you can't go through everything. And they fast forward some stuff in wild ways that I'm just like, Jesus Christ. Like,
bring back 13. Stop with this 8 episode now.
Yeah. Honestly,
what are you doing?
Season 3 is already announced at the end of season 2 because they, these kids are going to age out, which is another problem. There's 5 books in the series, and my man's is taller than his mom's and his dad's. Like,
Avatar. Avatar.
Yeah.
I was about to say Avatar. Yeah.
Yeah, they have to. This is the thing about some of these shows. If you're gonna do these shows that are really popular in pop culture and that are based on like kids in an IP, if you sign on, I know it sucks, and I don't respect Disney for what they used to do. But guess what? You got to shoot those 100 episodes back to back like Disney used to do, because it doesn't make sense to do these split seasons where it's fucking Wonder Years, man. Like, I don't know if you guys, if you're an old head like me, when you watch, or if you've watched the Wonder Years from season 1 to 2, those motherfuckers got tall as shit.
Oh shit! No, I didn't.
It's real fast.
If you rewatch the Wonder Years, there's a season where they leave and they come back, and the best friend is taller than every adult in the show. And I was just like, Jesus Christ! Like, this is what it is. Like,
where can you actually watch that? To be honest,
sources. That's the only place.
Sources. Okay,
we're not sure.
Very legal sources.
I mean, real quick, for anyone who's looking for the Wonder Years, one of the reasons, this is a quick fact, the reason you can't watch is because all the music is so expensive. The licensing for the soundtrack for that show is astronomical, so they can't put it back on.
Yo, imagine replacing it with like basic music.
Yeah, they would have to. They'd have to redo all the music.
So I'm failing the money check because I can't watch this show.
Yep. Yeah, well, it's the licensing is insane because they use all like the biggest 60s hits for the show.
All of them.
That also happened with what was it, Daria. Daria was on MTV. All the music they would play was just straight up the music that's going on at that time. So when they were putting it out, they're like, we got to pull out
the licensing
and have the music in there.
Yeah. Guys, that's the whole show. One by one, tell us what you guys want to tell the people. Jaws, what do you want to tell the people?
I would say check out Transformers Slag and the Toy Armada podcast on YouTube.
Bong, TT, hit us.
So check out the Reasonable Troublemakers. Like I said, it comes out every Tuesday. This Friday we're filming, and we're going to have try snacks from France, because every month we're going to try to do like different snacks from different countries. So cool. This month we're doing snacks, so check it out.
Awesome. Mike, hit us.
Hey man, you guys know where to find me. Crossover Comics on St. Henry.
You work there? Oh shit, yeah.
That's me.
That was so funny.
Crossover Comics in St. Henry. Keep a look at our socials. I do manage the socials, so we're bringing back some skits. I've got some ideas and plans.
They've been good.
And also keep a look out for me.
The one today was really funny where you're just like, why are y'all still what are y'all doing here? That was funny.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that just happened.
That's funny. Skinny, anything you want to tell the people? I saw some new music.
Yeah, new music dropped. Shoot. Okay, Yamiyaki video just dropped yesterday with me and Lush One from No Jumper. We got another one coming out soon. God Save MacArthur Park's dropping in March. I'm going back out there in March. Actually, thinking skinny wise, I got reviews out the wazoo, and I am just about 900 hours watch time hours short of 4,000 to get that.
Dope. Okay,
disposable income, so y'all can just go ahead and watch all my stuff. Just go back to the channel, watch everything. More reviews dropping. I got to feed them kids, so yeah.
Bong.
Yeah.
Guys, and I did a review. I chopped up and went over every single TV show I watched in 2025 with my boy Mobs, so you guys can check that out.
Madness.
Check that out. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It was fun. Like 71 TV shows in 90 minutes. We went through all of them. But yeah, I watch a lot of TV. As I said, I watch it sped up. So you can check it out at Brian Holiday, brianholiday.com. Guys, that's the whole show. We had so much fun. We'll be back with another one soon. Peace, all y'all. Have a good one.
Peace.